What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Let's talk about it. I do want to talk about this Romeca and Holly situation and how a lot of people who support Holly got this demonic spirit. Like, for anybody to get on the internet and say somebody deserves to lose their life is nothing but a demon. Because at the end of the day, who are you to say who can live and who cannot live? Just because y'all feel like, oh, Romeca was this ghetto loudmouth female who always aggressive, y'all feel like Holly had all the right to unalive her. Then y'all love to say, oh, a TPO covered Holly. Oh, her CCWs covered her. She covered. She good. I stopped talking about this Romeca and Holly situation because it was just too much BS. Every week the story changed. 1 minute, oh, she tried to attack the baby. I'm trying to figure out what made Holly use so much force on Romeca. Now, I'm not going to talk about the TPO because talking about the TPO is like beating a dead horse. We ain't going to get nowhere with that. You know, a lot of people feel like this TPO is a blanket to protect Holly from, you know, facing criminal charges. That's not true. Y'all gotta stop believing that, oh, if Holly was gonna get charged, she would have been in jail. You know how long it takes to investigate a homicide, especially when there's a lot of lack of evidence. Romeca is not here to tell her side of the story. She's not here. So now they gotta fill in the missing pieces to the puzzle. They gotta color in the gray area. There's a lot of gray areas in this situation. They don't know what happened. They trying to figure out what made Holly use that much force on Romeca. Romeca did not have a weapon. Holly did not sustain any injuries according to the incident report, because this is going to get used against her too, right? The first thing Holly was screaming, oh, I got my CCW. I had a temporary protection order. And I told y'all from the beginning, a TPO is not a green light to unalive anybody. I also gave y'all examples of women who did everything the right way, but when it came to the time they unalived their abuser, they did things the wrong way. But in their mind, they thought they was protected because they had paper trail. But y'all wasn't picking up what I was putting down. Then you got a lot of people who feel like, oh, you ain't from Chicago. You can't talk about this story, bitch. Talk about whatever I want to talk about. This is not a Chicago issue. Well, it really is a Chicago issue, but situation like this happen in every state. So I can voice my opinion. So again, y'all feel like because Romeca allegedly pulled up on Holly and Holly had that TPO, Holly had all the rights to pow Romeca. Man, she executed Romeca. She shot that girl in the face, the side, and her thigh. That's too much deadly force on a person who ain't even touch your ass. Now let's be real. In order to utilize that much deadly force on somebody, your life got to be in danger. My thing is, if Holly felt like her life was so much in danger that the only way out this situation was to unalive Romeca. At the end of the day, if Holly and Romeca got into a verbal altercation, it still don't justify Holly's actions. Even if Romeca stopped to talk to Carlos, it still doesn't justify Holly's actions. And that's the biggest problem right now on social media. People keep using this TPO as a blanket. And the first thing Holly said was, I got my CCW and I got a protection order. Okay, did she touch you? Was your life in danger? A protection order only show that it's conflicts between you and another person. That doesn't justify the unaliving of that person. You cannot say, oh, I seen her, she was in a violation of the TPO, I was in fear of my life. Now what's gonna fuck Holly up is if Carlos was holding Romeca back and Holly was hanging out the side of her door watching and provoking the situation, you was in fear of your life. You was an antagonizer. Now if Romeca would have slapped the fuck out of Holly and black Holly eye, busted her fucking nose, bust her windows on her car, kicked her car, damaged her car out, I would have been on Holly's side. But it's no damage to Holly's car. It's no damage to Holly's body at all. Holly did not even have injuries to her body. So what proof do she got to say that Romeca touched her? What proof do she got to say that Romeca tried to go for the baby? It's no proof. Now, let's be real. If y'all want to talk about Romeca's character, y'all want to talk about how Romeca was such a violent person. If Romeca was such a violent person, why she didn't fuck up Holly's car the same way she fucked up Carlos' car, right? If Romeca was such a bad, violent person and she pulled up on Demon Time, why she ain't pop Holly in the face the same way she popped Carlos in the face in his mugshot? I really feel like Romeca didn't pull up on no demon time. I really feel like Romeca really wasn't saying shit to Holly. She wasn't even going for Holly. Maybe she was stepping to Carlos. But Holly wanted to use that TPO as a reason to unalive Romeca. And if y'all screaming Romeca put them paws on Holly, Holly's face would have been fucked up in this mug shot. That's why they only try to justify Holly's actions using that TPO. But that TPO cannot save Holly. It's no proof that Romeca was out there beating Holly ass. So what made Holly use that much force? For real, we really got to talk about the things that really matter. You know, a lot of y'all side with Holly and rule Holly alone because y'all don't like Romeca. Y'all don't like Romeca behavior because they acting like Romeca done fuck they nigga. I don't know why they so mad at Romeca. Now, if you ask me why I'm so mad at Holly, because Holly took a mother from a child. Holly used too much deadly force on a person who had no weapon. Holly pow Romeca 3 times. If she would have shot Romeca 1 time, okay, I'm not going to argue that. But to pow somebody 3 times and your life was not in danger, she executed Romeca. That's why I don't like Holly. And another thing, y'all need to learn the law. I hate when people feel like Romeca was in the wrong because she stopped and Holly was in the right because she had that TPO. That's just like me, for example. I'm riding down the goddamn street, a one-way street. I got the right of way, no stop sign, no traffic signal. I see a mother and her child come out the bushes. Do you believe I should run those people over because I got the right of way, because they jaywalking? Or do you believe I should stop and let them cross? Now, the evil people who support Holly, they're going to say, oh, just run them over because you somewhere that you're supposed to be. They are in the wrong. They the one jaywalking. But me being a human being that I am right now, what would I gain from running over a child and their mother? Even though I got the right of way and they are in the wrong, what made me feel like I got the rights to take somebody's life? Just because y'all feel like Romeca was in the wrong when she pulled up on Holly, y'all feel like Holly had all the rights to take her life. Come on, please make it make sense. Now, at the end of the day, I'm not here to argue with nobody. Everybody got their own opinion on the situation. Y'all can throw shades at me. Y'all can do all that. And this is one reason why I stopped talking about the situation, because I feel like it's too much ignorance surrounding this situation with Romeca and Holly. I just want justice for the family. This baby lost his mama. This baby gotta grow up and see videos of his mom and dad on the internet. His dad standing over his mama body. His little brother, mom did it. It's just so much trauma surrounding the situation where baby Carlos got to grow up and see this trauma and feel this trauma. This just not about views and content. This baby got to live with this shit for the rest of his life. And I think y'all fail to realize that. Y'all all team Holly. Y'all just demonic spirits that's supporting another demon. It is what it is. Y'all keep saying the people who support Romeca is too emotional. I feel like the people who support Holly is demonic souls. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, y'all let me know what y'all think.